Toyota has just done something that has shaken up the entire global car market. When the world was running towards electric vehicles, Toyota has played a card that has raised the eyebrows of even giants like Elon Musk. This time it is not about any new EV nor any solid-state battery. But this time Toyota has put forward its hydrogen engine, and the claim is such that it can shock the entire auto industry. Yes, till now we used to think that the future belongs only to battery-powered vehicles. But Toyota has challenged everyone's thinking by showing this engine that runs on water. No long charging time, no hassle of heavy batteries, only hydrogen and the same power as an EV, maybe even more. Now the question is, can this technology really prove to be the end of electric? Have Elon Musk and Tesla now got a real competition? And will hydrogen-powered cars be seen on the common roads in the coming years? To know the answer, watch the full video. But before that, subscribe to the channel so that every big news of technology reaches you first. Toyota's big announcement was this new engine, asterisk asterisk. Toyota has recently made an announcement that has surprised car experts around the world. When everyone was running towards electric vehicles, setting up charging stations, improving battery technology, at that time Toyota has taken a completely different path. They have bet on hydrogen, not batteries. And they're not just limited to words. They have shown the world an engine that leaves petrol and diesel behind and also gives a direct competition to battery EV. Now the question is, what exactly is this new engine? Toyota has named it hydrogen combustion engine. That is an engine that produces power by burning hydrogen instead of petrol. You may feel that this is not an EV, but in reality, its emission is close to zero. No carbon dioxide is emitted in it. Only a little normal water vapor comes out, that is steam. And the most amazing thing is that this engine does not run quietly like a battery, but with a sound like a traditional car. That is, those who are crazy about rough cars will enjoy it equally. Toyota says that this engine has been tested in performance cars like GR Yaris and GR Corolla, and now they have further fine-tuned its formula and technology so that it can be brought into mass production in the future. The engine that Toyota has tested is a 1.6L three-cylinder engine which runs on hydrogen. Its power is being said to be around 261 horsepower, which is equal to any high-performance sports car. That is, it is not less than an EV in any angle and power. And Toyota says that the engine is so fast and responsive that its performance remains strong even on the racetrack. Now it comes to the range. That is, how far can this car go after filling hydrogen once? Toyota's current hydrogen car Mirai can run for about 600 to 650 kilometers on a full tank, and the same technology is being used in the new engine as well. That means it can prove to be much better than any EV for long distances because it will not have to be charged for hours, nor will there be tension about the range. Just fill it at a hydrogen station like a petrol pump and get going. Talking about the features, Toyota is making this engine especially for those who do not want to lose the feel of speed, power, and sound. Electric vehicles are very silent, but this hydrogen engine gives the sound and thrill of a racing car. That means for those who call it the real fun of driving, this could be the perfect option. Now the big question, is this just a prototype or is it going to be launched for the public? So the answer is a bit in between. This engine is not completely ready for mass production yet, but Toyota has launched it on the road for testing. Its trial is going on with some pilot models in Japan. Toyota engineers are working day and night on its mileage, safety, and customer use. The company says that as soon as the number of hydrogen stations increases and governments support this technology, this engine will start being installed in a large number of vehicles. Toyota is considering this new engine not just as an option, but as a need of the future. They have called it a part of a multi-path strategy, meaning working on EV, hybrid hydrogen, all three simultaneously. How does a hydrogen engine work? Now the question arises, how does this hydrogen engine of Toyota work? Is there anything like a battery in it? Does it also need to be charged, or does it also run like an old petrol engine? First of all, understand the root of this engine is hydrogen fuel. It means that petrol or diesel is not put in it, but hydrogen gas is put in it. And when this hydrogen meets the oxygen present in the air, then a chemical reaction takes place between them. And this reaction produces energy, which makes the wheels of the vehicle rotate. Now you will think, even petrol does this much. Then what is so special about hydrogen? So the answer is this reaction does not release carbon dioxide or smoke, but only water vapor comes out. That means there's almost no harm to the environment. This is called a zero-emission vehicle. What governments want these days? That vehicles should cause minimum pollution. Hydrogen engine completely meets that point. Suppose a small power plant is installed in your vehicle. Hydrogen is filled in it, and as soon as you start the vehicle, hydrogen and oxygen combine, and that creates a small blast or reaction of electricity. This electricity goes to the motor, and your vehicle moves forward. Now the question arises, how is it different from a battery electric vehicle? So see, an EV already has a large battery installed, like a mobile battery only in a much larger size. You charge it at home or at a charging station. When you drive, that stored electricity goes to the motor and runs the vehicle. But a hydrogen vehicle does not have a big battery, or it is very small. It has a special thing called a fuel cell. Now, this fuel cell does the real magic. Understand the fuel cell like this, like a small reaction chamber. Hydrogen comes in from one side and air, i.e. oxygen, from the other side. Both of them go inside and meet, and the fuel cell immediately creates electricity from that reaction, which directly powers the motor. Meaning no hassle of charging, no waiting for the battery. Just fill hydrogen and go. The advantage of this is that the refueling time is very less. Just fill hydrogen like you fill petrol. The tank is full in 3 to 5 minutes, and the car is ready to run for 600 kilometers again. Now this thing takes a lot of time in EV. Even if you're charging with a fast charger, it still takes 30 to 60 minutes. And at home, sometimes you have to charge for 6 to 8 hours. Another difference is the range. That is how far the car will go in one full tank or full charge. EV vehicles often run 300 to 500 kilometers, except expensive models. But hydrogen cars can easily go up to 600 to 700 kilometers. That too without any power drop. Now you will ask, does it make any noise? So the answer is yes. This hydrogen engine sometimes makes the same noise as a petrol engine, especially when it is a combustion-based hydrogen engine.